So today's video is about the importance of SEO or search engine optimization to a recruiting manager, right? Now, to explain this, let's take the example of a scenario where you are the business owner and you're trying to recruit for a coffee shop. Now, one way, yes, is to go out and put a job description in job boards and on LinkedIn. But the fact of the matter is that these job boards and LinkedIn, these are very competitive places from where you can hire, because a lot of hiring managers are out there on the same job boards and on LinkedIn, right? So, what can you do in this scenario? So, just like businesses do SEO to reach out to people who are researching about products around what they are offering, or services around what they are offering. Similarly, in when you're trying to attract people who are interested in becoming shift managers in your coffee shop, you can reach out to them when they are researching around it. So the example that you're seeing right here, this is shift manager profile in coffee shop. So this is an example of a search that your target candidate would be doing. And SEO basically means that you have content specifically written around this so that it can start ranking on the first page or the second page or the third page on Google, right? So I'm saying first, second, and third because some of the terms could be competitive, and coming on the first page would not be so easy, right? So that's why taking a couple of pages more. So what you see is shift manager profile in coffee shops. So you see that there are quite a few job sites which are showing up. There is Job Hero here, which has resume samples. There is Naukri.com, which is talking about jobs. And if you look at it, there is really nothing here which talks about a shift manager profile in a coffee shop, right? Which means that if there is a good article from a decent reputation site which exactly has content around this, it has a good chance of coming up on the first page. But let's look at what in fact, if you another interesting thing is, if you scroll down, you will see some of the other related terms with respect to the search term that we are discussing, right? So there is coffee shop duties and responsibilities. There is shift supervisor job description, Starbucks, cafe manager roles and responsibilities. So these are in fact other terms around which you can write content, or even in the one blog post or the one page content that you're writing, you can try and include have content around this, right? Let's try and look at some good examples. So interestingly, there are images also which are coming, right? So these are images of resumes of shift managers. Let's look at this article. Right, so this is not for a coffee shop but for a fast food restaurant manager, and you will see that all the main expectations with respect to the typical subheadings which a person would look for are mentioned in this article. So responsibilities, salary, qualifications, skills. So this is a good template to follow if you're writing about the profile of a shift manager, right? This is a well written article, and when you're trying to rank through search engine optimization, it is important, and that is in fact going to be another video, but it is important that the content is well written, apart from it having the keywords which you're targeting, of course. But the fact of the matter is that it should be well written and people should want to share it on social media, or so that's also important. So So this is how you can, the main message here is that yes, you can go to job boards, but if you write the right kind of content on your career site and you try and research on words, preferably words which are less competitive, on which you don't have a lot of other competitors trying to having the same, having content around those keywords, then yes, that's a good way to try and reach out to people when they are researching on your when they are researching on the profile that you want to recruit. Thank you.